Hey, what is up, team? How we doing? Welcome in. Oh, I don't want that track. Yeah, that was fine. What's up? What's happening? So I have an issue. I can't log into. Actually wanted to play the Runekeeper tonight. I was gonna level him. I can't log into him on this computer. I can log into him on the other computer that's over there. Can't log into him on this one. So I don't know. Try that. I can log in on. Not my main one. My typing has gotten horrendous. You know, I didn't. But also my guardian can't move either. So my dwarves can't move. But let me try that. I'll log out on this one. Okay. Give that a try. I would love it if that works. Love it if that works. Log in. God love remote desktop. That's a player over there. So washed out. All right, let's see. Hit the RK. Because I was able to log in with him. Over there. Log in. Got. How's everybody doing? Bode, how are you doing? Garrett, what's up, buddy? Pang, how did the Moors go for you? All the folks over on YouTube, Tabitha, beer in hand, what's up? Aubrey, good to see you. Crapping the Moors. Dude, Moors is a different animal right now. Oh my god. I would have to use the other mouse. The remote mouse on this is crazy. Insane. Doing all right, thank you. There we go. All right, good. What's up, Silver Elite? How are you? You only have a revert. Oh, so you were on creep side. Okay. All right. I need to use the mouse over there. It's going nuts. Okay, so the RK is now in Bree. Exiting game over there. What's up, Mindy? Over on YouTube, how long have you played this game? I have been playing since 2007. I've been playing for a hot minute. All right, let's log back in, see if we can log into the RK or not. Even if I can at this point, because I've done all the titles and stuff like that, I will stick with the champion for tonight, but at least I'll be able to have it fixed for the next stream, and then we'll play the RK next go. Cool. 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 Cool, cool, cool. Silver, what are you up to tonight? What are you getting into? Also, if you guys are watching on any of the vertical streams, just know that there are both vertical and landscape streams, so you can watch on whatever format that you want. Just so you know. All right, here's the test. We have moved. We are in breed. Now, before, the little fire ring like this one would freeze right there. And it's frozen again. So, like, I could log in immediately on the other. I'll let it sit for a second, but I still don't think I'm gonna be able to load. Like, I wonder if it's like a plugin thing with that character, because I haven't logged in a while. Yeah, see, this is just what it does. It just hangs here. So on that particular character. So task manager, and then we'll do you and close. I do have the launcher open. Should I already be logged in on the other one? Oh, okay. It's such an odd thing, because I don't really remember when I played the arcade last. I mean, he was wearing the cosmetics for... I mean, he was 150. I got him to 150. do you mean Speedy McClicks? I'm not Speedy McClicks. So like that. Just want to make sure this works. Hey, what's that mean? They got boss 3? Hell yeah. Curious to see what boss 4 is like on that mess. But hell yeah. Well, it didn't force it to quit. Or are you thinking it'll, should I try to log in the same character, or screw it at this point? I think I should just say screw it at this point. I wanted to play the Runekeeper, man. Look at him. He wants to be played. He wants to be played. His pointy boots and everything. Now I just have 2 stuck ones. You can see the 2 different tooltips down there. You can preview your dye colors. You can change all your tooltips. Yeah. Oh well, I'm not gonna worry about this right now. I'll play these guys a different day. Massivus. Is that a is that a Life of Brian reference with Biggest Dickus? Or History of the World Part 1? Okay. Nice. I can't remember which Mel Brooks one that was. Alright, so I'll just log in on the champ then. Weird issues logging in on 2 of my dwarf characters. I'm actually curious if it'd be hilarious if it was all my dwarves couldn't log in. That'd be some weird stuff, right? Someone's already using Biggest Dickus. I mean, it's been around for a while. I'm surprised you got that one. Okay. I don't think it's ticket worthy though, because I can log in on another computer, so I don't think they'll do anything. It's probably just in the, like, honestly, the reality is it's probably in the documents, Lord of the Rings Online, UI, layout, not layouts. It's probably in, probably just either the INI files or the plugin data files, because there is actually a folder for that character. I could probably delete it because it's probably trying to update. That's actually something I could do. I could look at, I could actually delete some of these servers because some of these servers don't exist anymore. Play on those servers. Then delete that. Glamdring. I could probably delete. No, there's no way. The last time I played the RK was on September 25th, apparently, based on the way this plugin data is. So if I delete, maybe if I delete the plugin data for him, or I mean, I don't think there's something that is logging in all of them. I don't think there's anything that's turned on for everything. It's weird. Okay, do that. Okay. All right, I'm not going to mess with that anymore right now, though. I just want to have that set for when I decide I do want to. I do have one more. I have this dwarf. Let's see if this dwarf logs in. All dwarves. Oh, this one's loading. So my guardian and my rune keeper so far do not load. Weird. This was a fun minstrel. I do have another buffering. That's all you, dog. I have nothing going on my end, man. Let's see if my hunter will log in, because he's another 150. Ooh, hunter's frozen too. Maybe. Okay, so I have multiple characters I can't log in then on this computer. I might actually have to just like reinstall. Yeah, fine. All right. That's fun. Fucking task manager, piece of shit. All right, guess we're just playing champ. I mean, that's really all. I don't really have too many other characters anymore, like that are on other servers. So, but I can log in on these characters on the computer that's over there. So there's some either INI file or plugin shit or something. It's probably just an INI file. All right, one last bit of troubleshooting here. You guys ready for this? Documents. Lord of the Rings Online. We are going to copy, paste. That is taking entirely too long on a SSD. Maybe that file and screenshots. I had an issue. Maybe. Okay, so we're gonna rename this one to Lord of the Rings Online.old. This is gonna mess with some stuff, but yeah, it doesn't even see the high res dat files. Let's just rename the shit. Reset some settings here. Y'all ready for this? All these settings are gonna be so jacked. Crazy. Nope. Still freezes. Wow. Okay. These guys are not getting played. All right. So back to the champion, because that's all we're gonna get. Champion and minstrel. It's like now the champ won't load. Watch. Champ's loading. Which one is your best character? This one, the champion. Easily the champion. All right, let's see. Accommodations. Hey Gussie, how are you? Put me in, Ink. Let's go. Yes. I'm doing pretty good. I can't log into half my characters for some reason. I don't know why. Was gonna go look at the elf housing. It's pretty cool. That's where I put mine. So, hey, what are we doing? Old tier 2. Okay. Aww. Gussie, do you like Star Wars? I forget. Were you in here when I had the when I was showing the lightsaber hilts that I printed? So I'm kind of learning as I go here. So the first one is the Kenobi one from the newer series. It's not the like his original saber, but that's that one. It turned out pretty good. Like everything on here is printed. It's not painted. And then the one that actually I think turned out better because I actually used some different techniques and some different filament actually was the Qui-Gon one, because the silver actually turned out more like metal. So this one actually looks a lot better in my opinion, and you know they're actually like they're good size. So you know, I'm waiting for some actual gold filament, like some real gold filament. I might actually reprint this part in the shiny gold. But then next up is Mace Windu's saber. I do Vader's, Anakin's. There's a bunch of them that I actually like. I would love to do Ahsoka's twin sabers. One that's going to be a long print is Darth Maul's, because you have to print 2 of them twice plus the couplers, but I think that'd be a fun one. It's a lot of filament for that one, but it'd be cool. Yeah, it's a double one. Yeah, I think that one will be pretty cool, but I don't know, we'll see. The gold filament, I think is the gold filament supposed to be here tomorrow, I think. You should do the dark saber. I actually have a file for that. See, the thing is, I think the thing that makes the dark saber really stand out is actually if you have the blade, and I don't have, like, I'm not printing blades for these. I'm just printing the hilts. The dark saber hilt looks cool. And there's actually the dude on printables who makes all this stuff. He actually has a dark saber one. It is this one right here, and it looks cool. Like that one does look cool. It's a lot of pieces. It is a lot of pieces. This honestly looks like a USB stick on this end. But this guy actually has, he's got a lot of cool stuff like Star Wars and Star Trek. Yeah, so there's the Vader one. There's the Qui-Gon one that I printed. The Revan one is really sick. I do want to print this one. I'd like to print that one. That would be cool. The Revan one's a lot of pieces too. This is interesting because the Kanan one, we're still waiting on one more person for this anyway, doesn't actually have the, I don't know where the print is for that. But here's Ahsoka's. I love hers, and I will actually have the gold tomorrow, so I could probably print hers. I think these are really cool. But again, lots of parts to print. But yeah, here's Maul's. Like, that's all, like, is you print it twice with the screw in couplers and everything like that. So pretty cool. Lots of options. All right, let's get into the Koth-Rau tier 2 here.
Overlooking Dumbledore, Koth-Rau serves as stronghold for those who wish to subjugate those within Ansheru. Phyrone and Radrog have tasked you with entering this stronghold and defeating the sorceress Umbatha and the cruel Tugi leader, Rakdakul. The hope is that with defeat of these cruel masters, will break the hold of those under their
What's up, Wick? We're just on the first pool right now, so I was doing some troubleshooting to start the stream. I can't log in on half my characters for some reason. That's fun. Oh, hello. Is everyone here? Buff damage. Yeah. Ah. About 20 seconds off best time, not too bad. Good group. Okay. Going single pull, more pull, single pull, more pull. All right, there we go. Group feels good. Group feels good. I like it. I like it. Come on. Go, 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 go. You're having all or nah?
Puppets have bested the first test. No matter. You shall make wonderful frogs.
Not the best arrangement for in here. right. What's the best we've done that one in a minute and a half? That was 212. Not too bad. Not too bad. What is this? No. So, Mark, what would you consider to be the fastest way to level 1 to max? The absolute fastest would be to get a Valar to 140 because the 150s aren't available. Then you do an instance grind with missions in between. Aside from that, main story with XP accelerators on, with missions. Make sure the quest you're doing are orange for max XP too. Yeah. That's a good point. I know what you meant, Bang. All right, last boss.
Thank you for removing my rival.
Ow. Didn't see that last little orc there. Nicely done. Not bad. All right. Trace 3 out of that. Slide that over to the other tune, I think. What was that on that last one? Probably crap. It didn't actually, I didn't feel too good on that, but whatever. That was pretty bad. I'm not using Remorseless as much as I should on that. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. That should be like 130k. Parts of it, dude. Like I have I'm mastered in metalsmith and prospecting, but I don't really do anything with it. What's up, team over on TikTok? Finished Songs of Waves and Winds, but didn't pick up any side quests in the areas. Do I have to? No, you never have to do anything. Are you looking at are you needing to level or anything, or what's the deal? What are you looking to do? What's up, Griff? 20-year WoW vet. LOTRO worth? I always say yes. I like MMOs, but I like Lord of the Rings, so I love this. So let me hop in. Now you're max level, just trying to get some gear because I just got 160. There is if you did the story, you should be okay. There is some stuff. I'm trying to think. There is there's a ring that you can get from the quest lines in the new area. I don't know if you have that or not.
Brigand King Barlat the Bold strikes at caravans and travelers on the nearby Great Road.
Do I go to the PvP in the Ettens often?
Tasked you with bringing Barlat to justice.
What?
Secrets could the caves and Barlat
The fuck?
hiding deep in Hurumkana.
This guy kicks out of a group for no reason. Let's see if they respond. Let's see what I need here. Said sorry, accidental. whatever. Yeah, so too many tells flying by. Whatever. It's just tier 1. Okay, so I'm gonna throw. Let's do this, this, and this, and this. These guys are gonna go and shared storage over to the minstrel along with this and this. And I need some fervor potions again. I am running low. All right, let's see here. We need to do shared storage. And then we need to throw that. It's decaying still. And these I can't sell, so they are all going to sit there for a bit. Okay, because I can't sell those to break the decay timer, which kind of sucks. All right, I have 2 of my warlord pieces. I really wish that I could get a 3rd one so I could get Champions Duel Becomes Fury of the Warlord, because I would like to use that. I need 1 more raid piece to get that. I need 1. I need it. I won't sit. Yeah, so there is a oh god. I think I was supposed to be in that pool. I shall be struck down by the gods. Is it on this one? No, it's not this one. It's the, let me go over to Nagakiri. Nagakiri. Yeah, that's part of the new coffer that is available, so pretty sick. I really like that teleport. So is it on this one? I think, yeah. So this ring right here is in the quest line, and you need this ring to get to this ring. But it's, I mean, it's really it's a tanky one. And if you're a dumbass like me and trade it in, then you can't get it back. Love this game. Been playing for about 12 years now. What's up, Robert? How are you doing? Been playing this for a long time as well. Old tier 2, tier 1 DPS. See. I need this gear. See, here's okay. So I have not seen okay. Have the solid gold Ettenmoors ring. I have not seen thick gold plate ring. These I haven't seen those. I don't know where the neck comes from. Also, I don't know where this shit comes from. Like, it's so much of a pain now. Yeah, it's great. It's great. What else we got? See, we got tier 3 caves. Maybe? Maybe not? I don't know. Probably not. And nobody want to do that? I can't get that jewelry to drop. There's no way. No way. No jewelry. Caves, tier 2, need a tank. Good. I don't really want to. Check in here. Hey, what is going on today in Ken? I didn't even look. What is today? Tuesday? Ah, dang it. Tier 2 raid tonight. Guess I'm not doing that. Shit. I am so terrible at actually looking at what's going on in Ken. Like, literally horrible at it. Let's see, roster. See, originally, chat, the plan for tonight originally was that I was going to play the Runekeeper, but I can't log into the Runekeeper. Gussie, when am I going to get you level capped so we can run some dungeons and do some endgame stuff with you. Caves. I guess I'll just do. See. Where did that come from? To 129. So the thing comes from caves, and I run caves all the time. That's tragic. Absolutely tragic. $133.5. Let's go, Pang. Man, I really wish I could log in on that other character to play right now. Saturdays are Tuesdays aren't really that great to do dungeons and stuff like that because it's so late in the weekly cycle. Most people are done with them already and they don't want to do them at this point. Thursdays and Saturdays pretty good. Tuesdays and Wednesdays not so good. Not so good. Yeah, and it seems like it's going to be the case here. Like, we're not going to be able to do this. Yo, beer. Still new to the game. About a month in, played a dwarf brawler up to level 45, and then swapped over to the mini hobbit. Kind of enjoyed the mini more, to be honest. Mini seems more solo friendly. They're just different, man. But I really enjoy the minstrel too. It's a lot of fun. Friends to come tank and do tier 2. You okay with waiting 5 for my friend to come tank and do tier 2? Sure. Sounds good to me. But yeah, so I don't know, man. I think, like, aside from like truly having a main, there's a lot of times other like alt characters for me kind of have an ebb and flow to them, because I've played a lot of the classes for, like, you know, generally large periods of time, but then always revert back to or play concurrently with champion. And so, like, for me, it was always like, during SOA, I was just playing the champion, and then my wife started playing, so I ran a hunter with her minstrel, and we played together. And then I think we ran 2 more characters together for a little while, but then a buddy of mine who mained a lore master, we started running a lot of characters together. So we would run a couple characters up to 60 because the level cap was 60 at the time, and we would run, like, we ran, I think, 2 minstrels together. We ran, maybe it was my warden and his minstrel. Then there's, like, I think we did the 2 Bergs together. Like, we ran a lot of characters together. And then so, but my main alt at the time was the captain, and then it became the hunter, and then I really laid into the runekeeper a lot. I was playing the runekeeper a lot. Then during, like, Rohan time, actually I shouldn't say that. During Isengard, I went back to playing the captain a lot again. And then during Rohan, I played the shit out of my warden. And into Helm's Deep and all that stuff. And then obviously I was still playing the champion through that point. And then into Mordor, it was a really tough time because I was having a lot of fun playing the champion. But the champion was in a really bad spot in Mordor. And they weren't being taken on the raid except for the first part of Abyss with, like, the gauntlet and everything like that, and then people were switching out, so there wasn't a whole lot of opportunities for the champion in the actual end game of Mordor. And then after that we get into, like, well, I guess Throne was before that, and Throne was a lot of fun. But yeah, so you see my point, like, there's a lot of ebbs and flows to the alt characters for me, but realistically for me, it's always the champ. The champ could be in a terrible spot It's just what I like playing though. Like melee DPS is my main thing. Oh no bear. I do not like playing the bear. I don't like playing the Berg. I don't like playing the bear. I don't like playing the lore master. Don't like playing the mariner. Everything else is okay. I have a few that are like really like, yeah. So I would say, like, for me, my go-tos, obviously champ is number 1. Number 2 is gonna float between Hunter, Runekeeper, and Minstrel. Right now, it's Minstrel. And then after that's going to be a toss-up between the Hunter and the RK right now. And then after that, it's a fall-off because right now, I don't want to do all the extra work on all those characters to make them playable at endgame, because that's what I enjoy doing the most is dungeons and PvP. Now you could argue PvP, but I don't want to PvP on other characters because I want to rank the champion, because he is just shy of 61% of the way to rank 11, and I would really like to focus on that. So I don't want to PvP on the other characters, which leaves them to be dungeons and raids, but their virtues are awful, their legendaries are awful, some of them need to be leveled, and that's quite frankly, that's just too much work. That is one of my main criticisms of the game, is that it is like, it's not alt accessible. Well, it's not alt friendly in endgame. It's alt friendly. There's a lot of things that you can play and do and all that good stuff. But it's just not something I want to sit there and level up legendaries and level up virtues and all that stuff on, you know, multiple characters. I just don't want to do that. And that is something that I think that if the game were to truly address that and make that, put that in a better situation, I genuinely think it would be a lot better and more people would play on a more consistent basis, because they could play other characters the way they want to play them, or do the content that they want to do with them. Meme is an example. There you go. I'll get my Baron Guard capped out. I'll do any other classes. See? Don't want to go through it on any other tune. So I think that you should be able to, like, I don't know. I think if you unlock, let's see, what is a situation that is agreeable to both parties being the players and the developers, as far as being the developers being solvent and us not just shelling out tons and tons of money to level and grind and all that stuff. I think one thing, if you are VIP, there are definitely some other things that they could do. 50% virtue XP boost on alts that you have capped. I think it should be more than that, honestly. I think so. Virtues, I think this is going to be fairly extreme. Virtues, I think once you're capped, virtues should be account wide. Plain and simple. I know that probably seems a little extreme. But virtues need to be account wide, especially if you're going to make us do legendaries. If you're going to make us do legendaries on every character, then I shouldn't have to do virtues also. Like, that's ridiculous. Now I will say, meme, I won't say they will never do that, because there is precedent. The precedent is that you used to have to get your trait points. You used to have to do big battles. You used to have to do your level 45 class quests. You used to have to do volume 268 in the book. You used to have to do very specific things in order to get your class virtue points. And that was all removed. All of that was removed. Now, that wasn't monetized either. So, but there is precedent for them. So, they did sell them though. That's the thing. There were parts of those in the store. There were parts of them in the store. Like you could actually buy all of your big battle points. So you could actually get 2 of your class trait points. So like I said, it's not all of it, but there is precedent for it. That's what I just wanted. Yeah. What else we got here? What's up, Jiggle? I'd only played LOTRO for like 30 minutes until I reinstalled it 2 days ago. I have a level 15 hunter and a 15 champion. I purchased VIP last night and I've been loving the game. Love to hear that. Love to hear that. I actually hear that more and more. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna be doing tier 2 caves. Let's do it. I got 27 minutes on these things to be able to. Oh, he'll be back. Yeah. What is the normal difficulty people play when starting? I think I'm on the 3rd level difficulty. Normal. Like, I don't mess with the landscape stuff. I don't. It's cool that it's a thing, but it's not something that intrigues me to play. Like the stuff I want difficulty on is dungeons. Like I don't want my landscape experience to take longer for not a huge benefit, personally. There we go. No. Well, I mean, like, to be fair, a lot of veterans wouldn't even be in a situation where that is a thing. Tier 4 no mouse. Dude, it happens sometimes, man. Sometimes the mouse just disconnects and I got no thumb buttons. Don't know why. I don't know why. Looks like he's just about ready. Oh, my damage and defense is off now. Wait, am I out? All right. Try not to look at build guides, just experience the game on my own. However, I do think I need to look at housing guides. Hello, where are we going? Have a favorite house or locations? Well, we did just do a whole thing on the Rivendell housing as that just came out, so I don't know. That's housing is a very personal thing, in my opinion. So. What does this put me at? 460 and 453. Wait, food. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Damn, I got hit twice. Who's that on? Dang it, that's on me. I'll, On me again.
These dunes shall be your prey.
Shit. Dude, getting both those things at the same time is terrible. Getting slowed with a fucking 3-second sprint. Redo some food. Yeah, I guess if you want to talk housing, Bode is who you want to talk to. Hey, what's up, Lost? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Did all three of them just come hit me? That was incredible. Ah, 7 seconds off our best time. She didn't hit me. No way. Caves is going pretty good. Lost. I just got some bad RNG on getting the slow in boss 1 while the dunes were out, and being on the like tornado portion. So it's a bad timing. Bad timing. Dude, he didn't even get off a melted down right there. Was it really? Those two are tied together? Okay. Oh, come on, guys. I'm ahead of you. Please don't try to loot the ones I'm getting to when I'm there first. Don't do that. Sure enough, that's crazy. Those are tied. That's pretty incredible. Hello? Quick thing. You got one buff. You get 2 off there. That was way too long. Oh, it's terrible. Hit it. All right, what do you get? Oh, he's only on 1.2. That's fine. Easy money. Nice. All right, watch me not get jewelry. Ready for it? Ready for it? No jewelry. And 3, 2, 1. Nope. Never. Never gonna happen. Big sad. Just never gonna get it. Dude, I've never even seen any of like tragic. And let's see, 567, 567. I have 568 from doing tier 3, so just perfect recovery. Get out of my face. Lost, man. What am I gonna do? I just look at my jewelry situation, dude. Come on. I've run tier 2 and tier 3 caves. I can't get the other ring. I've run palace I don't know how many times. Can't get bracelets. Dude, it's so bad. Like the jewelry situation, like, let me barter for it, brother. Come on. Like, that was the whole point of barter systems, was because their RNG was so trash. They've made the RNG worse, and we have no way to barter for stuff. Like, come on. Go do this tier 1 palace, I guess. No, it said full. No. I can't win tonight. I cannot win. I cannot win. That's what alts are supposed to be for. That's what alts are for. I'm legitimately playing less right now. Legitimately. Yeah, I've done a tier 1 a bunch of times. I have a couple pieces. The last time I touched tier 2 was like the week it came out. This timing for me in actually getting the groups. Rhinotic, if you're still watching on TikTok, what profession should I choose? Should I consider as a soloist runekeeper? Jeweler, cook, scholar, anything in that ballpark. So yeah, I mean, I actually have 2 pieces of raid gear. I have the gloves and boots, but I don't want to switch these out because I would it would be a loss until I get at least a 3rd piece. So tier 2 hold, I already did that. Here's the other thing, Lost. Okay, one of my biggest criticisms right now is instance locks. Like, okay, if your RNG is going to be that trash for jewelry, let me farm the shit out of it. Like, I can't be doing like the 1 a day type situation. Like, that ain't it either. Let me sit here and farm this stuff. Like, if you're going to give me a 5% drop chance on this stuff, let me run it. We could do his locks like on the raid just fine. It's fine. You know, just match it back up to Shadows of Angmar. The locks reset. I think that was Thursday still on in SOA. I thought maybe Sunday because we ran it on Sundays. Sundays was our raid day. But just come on. The locks make 0 cents for dungeons. 0 cents. I want to sit here and just grind, brother. Like, I want to sit here and run tier 2 caves 15 times till I get what I need. That's what I want to do. Right. It's like, I want to play. Wasn't there a 2 lock reset? No, not. I think Thorog and so I think Heligrod and the Rift reset on different days. Or yeah, maybe it was CD reset. Yeah, there was something. Yeah, TMK 100% jewelry drop his chances are shit. Yeah. So, but like dungeons do not need it. This is a palace tier 2, I think. Yeah, it's a tier 2 palace. Okay. 1 and 2, I think. Council. Also, why is this not just working? Yeah, just tier 2. Just tier 2. Zendros, thanks for the prime, dude. Have a prime instead of jewelry. It works for me, brother. It works for me. Thank you. Appreciate it. So maybe this will be a thing. So SSG, please remove the locks from instances. Keep them on the raid, but remove them from instances. Please. Please? Please. Maybe TMK. I'd have to think on that though. Which is a bummer because I actually enjoy these instances. Like, these have been fun. But also, like, we're gonna put out another 6-person here in a month. And it's like, we're just gonna run into the same problem. June 24th will be 6 years that I've been following me. I feel like it's been longer than that. What's up, James? LOTRO stream in 2026? Awesome. Dude, there's been a LOTRO stream. Really since 2013. I've been streaming it that long, so yeah. I don't know if they actually ever said why they made a change to lockouts, but it was a bad change. It needs to change back. Like, let me play your game more. I want to play more. There are many things that are pushing and pulling in the wrong directions, in my opinion. Yeah. Grinding like crazy. It happens. It happens. Yeah, come on. I'm proud of you for that one, Zendros. Well, this doesn't look like this one's gonna be like we're getting the people for this one. That's what's up right there. All right. Well, I think what I might do is actually log off and try to troubleshoot why I can't log into my other characters. See, I might just run a repair, which will just re-download all the game files. So, So, that's actually what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to figure out why I can't log into half my characters. So, as always, thanks for hanging out, team. I'll be back on Thursday night. Hopefully I'll be able to do what I was going to do tonight, which was play the RK and do some leveling there and get one of those guys up. So, as always, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you guys. And I will see you on the next one. Take it easy. Later.